YouTube, what is up? So, continuing on with the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure wave, we're going to be looking at Yelena Belova and Black Widow. So, I gave you guys the DPCI on these figures already. So, if you haven't seen that or you need it, go back and look at the Crossbones or the Spy Master video, and you'll find that there. So here we have Natasha Romanoff reunites with a group of spies from her past to stop a lethal force. Pretty cool. There is that UPC there. Nice artwork on the back. And here we have the Yelena Belova, a product of the Red Room's Ruthlessness training program. Yelena Belova is a fiery assassin. So these two, throughout their existence, they've always had it out for each other, for the most part. And I say that if you go back and look at some of the comic books, it got to the point of where they did this whole face-off thing where they take her face and put it on her so she can infiltrate, her terrorist organization group. These are supposed to be movie figures. However, they look very comic booky, and it's kind of like in that in between. To me, it's kind of an in between look, because we've gotten better looking Scarlett Johanssons. And maybe that's just what they typically do to us, right? How they give us something and it kind of looks like something. And then they're like, oh, here, we'll make it up and we'll give you this better looking figure that's a little bit more accurate. Because if memory serves me right, these are probably based off of concept art. And that's normally what we get because they don't want to show exactly what everything looks like. So throughout the history of these Marvel Legends movie figures, they're never spot on, but they kind of resemble and they get that idea across of what they're supposed to look like. So let me take this off as I'm rambling. So here we have that torso to Crimson Dynamo. And as you can see, it comes in four pieces, as you can see. So this pretty much should just plug in here some type of way. Is it this way? Nope, that's way too high. So this should plug in. Let's not even worry about it. So we're going to get to that in its own video. I'm more than likely going to do that on its own. So here we have Yelena Belova out of package. She kind of has that yeah. So I think that's as far as her arms are going to go, because they're like really in there. Wow. Yeah, I do not care for this figure at all. Right off the bat, it's really okay. That's not too bad. A little funky the way they have these double. It's not even double jointed. It's just the way it's made. It's able to bend a little more than 90. So, which isn't too bad. It's just the rest of the body, the way it's made up. I mean, maybe, yeah, that's not cool at all. Look at that. We got a right fist on the left hand. So let's hope that they didn't give us two right fist, because that would definitely suck. But yeah. So let's go ahead and pause this for a second. I don't want to make too much noise. Yeah, so unfortunately for me, I did get two right fisted hands. I don't know if you can make that out, but yeah. So thank God it came with an extra trigger finger left hand. And here you can see her with her two pistols. Very small. This side does have a holster. However, we got knives over here. No paint, which is, I guess, to be expected. But yeah, if you want, you can holster this. Okay, see if I get this done. Now it's weird. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Which looks good, gotta say. Not too bad. A bit of a bummer that we got those two same fisted left hands, but it is what it is. And you know what, man? I can't complain about their quality control. I mean, you can, but you know, I've never had an issue like that, and I've seen some people get like two left legs, and you know, stuff missing and whatever. But yeah, so let's go ahead and open up that Black Widow. All right, so here we have Black Widow out of package, and I gotta say, this is actually kind of cool. I'm actually looking forward to this movie, but like I was saying, look at that head sculpt. Like, does it really look like her? It resembles her a lot, but you take a look at these two, and then you can see that there's a huge difference. And where this one looks a little bit more cartoony, and these do look a little bit more lifelike. So here, maybe this will help you a little bit more. If you see what I'm saying, you can still see some of the features, but you know, I think based on that concept art, this is what they came up with. Whereas with these two, they had a little bit more time. That head is going to be from the Quantum Suit 2-pack, and this was from the wow, I can't recall what wave that was, but you guys know what it is. You guys are smarter than me. Now, as far as head swaps, I've seen someone, and I don't want to say any names, pull this thing clear off the peg, like literally just break this. So with that being said, I think it'll work. If you want to try it, that's up to you. But I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm not into breaking my figures. I keep them. Nobody gives me nothing. I pay for all my stuff, and I don't want to take that risk. Sorry. But in itself, it's a pretty cool figure. Uh, we've seen two fisted hands. I wish we would have got gripping hands maybe instead. Wow, this thing looks like it's just all out of focus. Hopefully that looks good to you guys. So no issues there, unlike the other figure. And the same two small pistols. So we got two of those, right? Um, and then some cricket batons. So I don't know, maybe we can fix that. But I think it would have been cool to get gripping hands for these, but these things are so flimsy, they just don't even look good, to tell you the truth. So let me give this a pause for a second. All right, so there we have her with her pistol in hand and one of her batons, and that's what I mean about this hand, where that trigger finger just looks a little funky. It would have been better with a gripping hand. But overall, I gotta say it's okay. Should you get it? I don't know. I mean, if you're a completist, why not? But I wouldn't recommend getting this one or or the other figure that I just reviewed. But there's a lot of difference in these two, so they're not using any of the same parts. So that's pretty good. I guess they didn't really skim out on us that like that, but I am looking forward to getting the white suit, Black Widow, and the gray suit. White suit would be a Target exclusive. The gray suit is going to be at Walmart, and I want to say that one's coming out the 29th, so I should have that by then. But as always, please like, subscribe, and take care. Left leg claim with the Black Widow. Just let's just get that out there. Sorry. All right. You guys take care.